Good evening. Welcome to B-Rad's Slot Car Circuit. Gonna do a little work on the Slot.it kit, and I made a few upgrades here, getting some infield work done. Alright, so I don't hit the tripod. Cat doesn't climb on it. Started in on the Slot.it, excuse me, universal chassis. I picked up this cool glass file. Man, it sure works nice for cleaning these things up. Oh, that's a stubborn little sucker there. So I got the RX-7 body. Give it a good wash. Remove the stickers from it. Got the dark glass out of it. So, looking promising. This chassis lines up nicely so far by eyeball. Alright, get that thing nice and smoothed out. Maybe over there. My first one of these, so I'm kind of flying blind here. They don't come with any instructions. Let's see what's the difference in these two. I picked the narrower of these. I don't think I need one of those. Got a little Judas Priest from the US Festival, 1983. I was lucky enough to be there. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be pretty close to being right there. That's going to be a nice little chassis. I got motor coming. I located my axle selection. And I got gears coming for the angle winder. This is all the hardware over here that this thing comes with. Let's see what it looks like here. That will be later. I'm thinking that slides in there. I got little teeny nuts and little teeny screws. So I think that's what's going to go together. I need feeders. I went through looking. Oh, we got a kitty cat. You don't want to be behind me. Went through my back room looking for supplies, and I did pretty good. Well, I found this picture. That was my shop way back. There's my Nova in progress, and there's the rear quarter panel of my 65 Chevelle. I got to sell that thanks to Kit, the Firebird. I had it at a consignment shop. They had the Kit Firebird there. People came to look. Somebody saw my car, and it sold. It's kind of hard to get people to come up with $25,000 cash. The consignment shops can offer people financing. So it was a manually shifted transmission with a big block. The bonehead, as soon as he bought it, he drove out of the parking lot. Decided to punch it, but he was in drive, which was third, and snapped off the input shaft of the transmission. Hey, I should put this over this way to be a little bit better. Look at that. That's going to be fun getting those little nuts in there. All right. This is going to be, let's see if I can do this. if they call for washers. I'm going to see if I can get the net in there. Hey, look at that. Now I just have to try to spin it from underneath without it falling out. Come on, baby, you can do it for me. Am I doing it? I can't see that well. I might have to get some magnifying type glasses I got over there. That doesn't look like it's going. Well, that's nice and tiny. Maybe I should do one at a time. Nah, that'd be too easy. Oh, I think I might have caught it. Come on, baby. Just start your threads. Come on, just start threading. No, it doesn't want to start, so I'm going to let this one fall. And try this way. Hey, look at that. Got one in. Slightly challenging, but I gotta level this thing out. Tweezers are for so yeah, went through the back room, found lots of goodies. I got some like decorating scenic stuff I was looking for. And I found some really very old stuff that I'd inherited years ago. You didn't think I was going to find that, did you? Sometimes you get lucky. So let's see, I think I will put my screwdriver in there. And then I can drop on the nut. Gimme. Hey. That was close. Yeah, US Festival 83. I drove down there in a little US bus. Opel Cadet L station wagon. Had a 1.1 and a 5-speed. Got like 45 miles per gallon around town and 50 on the highway. Well, I have a thing about Opels. That thing was a great little car. Well, let's see, it's pretty close for now. Hope I knew where the rear axle was. Rear axle, yeah, I need to slide it forward a bit. Oh, I'm going to really get a whole lot further until I get some parts. All right. Hope this is still in frame. Yes, that's looking pretty darn good. You know, the body came out pretty good. I can do a little polishing. Got to figure out what I'm going to do with the front end where I'm missing the bumper, and I hacked it out way back to put so the flag could stick out of some kind of chassis. It'll be a much better build this time. So, yeah, I'm liking that. Well, let's see, what else should we do here? I think those need to be used. I have grub screws from the bottom, grub screws from the top to hold the axle in place. I'm going to mount the flag right there. I guess I could, should I put the floaty rear end pod together? Yeah, nice countersunk holes. Allow the floaty in there. Still curious about those washers. guess I could have put one in there if I had to, but let's see. I think I will take one of these. Looks like the right one for the job. Yep, I would say that would be the one. Diamonds and rust. Something that Judas Priest and I think Diana Ross have in common. Let's get a version of this song. I saw Judas Priest many times back in the day. That feels like it's grabbing. Does it feel right? There's, let's see. There's a lot of room. Let's see if it wants to go in easy. Yeah, it's going in. All right, yeah. I was worried about. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Takes a little bit to get the screw in. Let's see, I need another one of these. And I think I'll put 2 in for now because I'm going to need to stretch and rest. And we all have an idea of what we got going on here. I check some of my packages. U.S. Postal Service can really not be the fastest. I've had stuff come from Japan get here faster than, but it's the best deal, so. Still flexing, yeah, that's still got some nice play in there. All right, let's put the other 2 screws in while I'm here. Get that part done. So next time I can put up my staffs. This little part tray wasn't as smart of an idea as I thought it was. Hey, nice drop. It went right where it belongs. I might try to fast forward this part with the video software or app I got. But last night's video, all the tire analysis videos were all filmed in slow-mo, and when it posted, they weren't in slow-mo anymore. So, probably something I did in settings, because I'm no expert learning this stuff. But hey, for me, one way to learn is keep doing it. A screw up is not a screw up if you learn by it. Keep doing it over and over, that's a screw up. All right. Nicey jiggly wigglies. With plenty of adjustments still available. I'll put that in there. And the new stock car bodies. 3 Amigos 3D are doing. The Summit catalog has a pretty fine looking example of the Camaro Trans Am car on the front. So I think I might have a paint scheme in mind when they come back in stock and I can afford to buy one. I got another something else I want to work on first, a little rat rod. Then Trans Am. Let's see if I can pull this thing out of here without screwing up the video. All right. Scored pretty good, I found. Yeah, it's not what I think it is. This is dried out lichen, some good materials for decorating, and these are HO. See what's wrong there? So, I don't care, they look like they're gonna be fine on the track. They'll just be a small gas station sign, not a huge gas station sign. I think I'm gonna have an upside down Exxon sign on the track, what the heck? And I located some more building materials. Yeah, this is some of the ancient stuff. This goes way, way back, lifelike. And a whole bunch of scenic, woodland scenics goodies, my cutter, grass, so I can continue with the decorating. And I found a little cabinet. I think it's gonna be just the right size for my 1/43rd scale cars. The shop over here, I got windshield. Might use that interior. I might put a better one in, but that one fits in the RX-7 and its head's actually in the right spot. It's nice and light. Gonna be firing up the soldering station soon. I got the soldering jig coming. So the projects are coming along. So we'll sign off for the night. A little hot tip, little alcohol wipes from the dollar store. Find them quite handy for cleaning. Got another thing dug out today. The old clock. So, as usual, peace, love, happiness. Keep your rubber tires clean. Have a good one. Be seeing you.